Hey folks, I know it's been a few months since I put out a video, but today I'm back and we're going to review the Halo Triton. In this video review, I'm going to show you what comes in the box, how to charge up the batteries, how to put the e-liquid into the tanks, and then finally, at the end of the video, we're going to have my wife try it out for you guys and let her tell you what she thinks of the Halo Triton. So stay tuned. The first thing you're going to notice is this amazing case that comes with your kit. I've never seen anything this good before. Usually the kits that I've received in the past, they're in these kind of cardboard boxes that you just unwrap, you take the e-cig out, then you throw the box away. This is something you're going to want to hold on to. It's one of those hinge type that just slams shut, holds everything you need inside. You've got your instruction kit, you've got 2 electronic cigarettes, a cone, a USB charger, and a wall adapter. You got everything you need to vape, and this is something that you can carry with you. You can put it in your car, in a backpack, in your purse, and you just have everything you want right here. So this is something you're going to hold on to. When it comes to first impressions, when you see this, you know that you're going to get something pretty good. Now, regarding your instruction booklet that comes with your kit, it's entirely in English. There's no other languages involved. And it tells you everything you need to know about your kit, pretty straightforward language. Everything about getting started, filling up your e-liquid, replacing the coils, charging your batteries, troubleshooting. I looked it over. There's nothing that jumped out at me as being strange or where you can't understand it. It's pretty easy reading. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over each of the different parts that come with your kit. You do have 2 batteries that come with it. You have 2 tanks. You have a cone, which I'll explain later, a USB charger, and your wall adapter. The first thing we're going to cover is your battery. So let me go ahead and take one of these e-cigs out. It's Triton. Unscrew the battery. Okay, now when you go to purchase your Triton kit, you do have an option of 2 different types of batteries. You got your 400 milliamp battery or your 650 milliamp battery. You could get one of each if you want, or you could get 2 650s. It doesn't matter. The choice is yours. Now, if you do want a stronger battery, you can go up to a 1300 milliamp battery. It doesn't come with your kit. You're going to have to pay for that separately. But that's a pretty powerful battery if you want to go that far. They do have a variable voltage battery that goes with your Triton kit, and that could adjust your voltage from 3.3 to 4.8 volts. They do list that there is a pass-through battery, but I tried finding that online. I couldn't see it anywhere. If you do want to get a pass-through battery, take a look for yourself. Maybe I just couldn't find it. Now, this is a 400 milliamp battery that comes with the kit. According to Halo, you could get about 480 to 1,350 hits, puffs, drags out of each of these batteries before you need to charge. Now there's a big variation between 480 and 1350, so that depends really on the strength of your battery. Every time you drain your battery and charge it back up, they say you can do that about 300 times before you're going to need a new battery. What I want you to take a look at is the threading. And I know just by seeing the video you can't tell what kind of threading it is, but this is called 808 threading. What that means to you is that this battery will not work with an Ego style tank. So if you have an Ice Mocha tank or a Pro tank, Pro Platinum, whatever you may have, it's not going to work with this battery. The same holds true with the Triton tank. 808 threading, it's not going to work with an Ego style battery. On the Halo website, they do offer a Triton to Ego 510 adapter, so you could put that onto your battery so you could use an Ego style tank, or you could add it to your Triton tank and use that with an Ego style battery. Costs about $5. It's pretty cheap, not bad at all. Now to turn on the battery, all you have to do is press the button 5 times, kind of like your regular Ego style batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it turns on, and then every time you press the button, you can vape. Let's talk about this cone real quick. The Halo website offers 2 different types of starter kits. You've got the G6, which is a Ciga-like electronic cigarette that uses cartomizers, and then you have the Triton, which is what we have right here. If you started out with the G6 and you've progressed up to the Triton, you may have some cartomizers left over. Now this little cone right here helps you save some money. You just screw that onto your battery, And then you could use whatever leftover cartomizers you have on the G6 and put that in there, and you could vape it. Nice little compact electronic cigarette. So you don't have to worry about throwing those cartomizers away. That's a good little way to save some money if you did start out with the G6. To charge your battery, there are two separate ways to do it. You can use this USB charger. All you have to do is just screw in your battery and then plug this in to a laptop or a computer. The other option is to charge it through your wall socket. It's kind of a strange little setup over here. You just plug that in like that, slide it into your wall and charge it. It's going to be a little quicker that way. If the battery's drained, needs charging, you'll see a little red LED inside here, and then when it's charged, it turns blue. So that's when you know it's fully charged. Let me go ahead and put this stuff back in. Man, I really do like this case. It's really nice. So let's talk about the Triton tank. The Triton tank holds 2.4 milliliters of e-liquid. Now they do say on the website that in order to get the full capacity and the full efficiency of this tank, you want to keep at least 2 milliliters of e-liquid inside this tank at all times. That's the best way to get the full amount of vapor and flavor out of this tank. To add the e-liquid, let me take this mouthpiece cover off. You unscrew the mouthpiece, and if you take a look inside here, there's a little space between your inner tube and the outer tube, and you go ahead and you pour your e-liquid inside the side right here and fill that up to 2.4 milliliters if that's how much you want to put in there. To replace the coils, it's really easy. Right here on top, you unscrew this and you pull it out, you put a new one in. They do have replacement coils available for $12.50, and that gives you 5 of them, so that's a little over $2 a piece. You do have the option of getting 1.8 to 3.2 ohm replacement coils. The lower the ohms, the hotter it's going to burn, so keep that in mind. So if you get a 3.2 ohm replacement coil, it's going to burn a whole lot cooler than 1.8. When you do replace your coils, the easiest way I've seen to do that, you've got 4 little threads right here. You want to pull them all kind of together. Put it inside the tube. I'll try that one more time. And then screw it in. And then you put your e-liquid in, put your mouthpiece on, and screw the battery back on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. How's it look? I get a great amount of flavor out of this. I'm using the Triton e-liquid, which is their best-selling brand. It tastes phenomenal. As you can see, there's a whole lot of vapor coming out of this thing. For $60-something for 2 of these things, I can't think of a better deal than that. This is pretty good. I like it. Let me tell you what I do like that I've seen about this kit and what I don't like about it. The first thing, the mouthpiece, I like the way it fits around the mouth when you're vaping. There's some of them that are stainless steel and shaped differently. This one fits really nicely. It's almost like I'm vaping a pipe. I like that the button sticks out. It's easy to find, especially in dark areas. There's no problem figuring out how to activate those electronic cigarettes. What I don't like is how you fill it up. When you unscrew the mouthpiece, this tank is rather narrow. So if you're using, let's take for instance one of their 7 milliliter e-liquid bottles that they give you, you can tell that the nozzle there is fairly thick. There's not much wiggle room between that nozzle and the inner tank. So there may be some spillage. You're going to want to use a different kind of e-liquid bottle, something with a little more of a narrow nose. That way you can get the e-liquid in without spilling it out. But other than that, I can't think of anything else that I don't like about this kit at all. I mean, this is a pretty great kit. You get a lot for your money. There's a lot of variations in the battery and you know, the variable voltage. You use your adapter. You could use another type of a tank or a different type of Eagle battery. I think this is an outstanding step up from a Cigalike to something with a little bit more variation. If you've been using a Cigalike for a while, wanting to step up to something where you have a little bit more control, I can't think of anything better than the Halo Triton. This really is a pretty good kit. I enjoy vaping this. This is great. damn good. All right, so now we just went over the entire kit. I showed you how to charge up your battery. We showed you how to fill up your Triton tank with e-liquid. And now's the most important part of this whole Halo Triton review, and that's to have somebody try it and tell us what they think of it. So let's give it a shot. All right, everybody, we're in our car and we're driving around town running some errands, and in the driver's seat is my wife, Kim. Kim, I'd like for you to meet the subscribers of Tobacco Solutions. Say hello.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, bro, you can see that Kim's vaping electronic cigarette now. Kim, what are you vaping?
This is a green smoke.
Green smoke, okay, that's the cig-alike. And is this what you normally vape?
I like this on the go because it looks like an actual cigarette, so if I'm going to be in public, it's great. But I really like my EVOD, and that's what I normally vape.
Okay, and just so everybody knows, you're not a full-time vapor, right? You never even used to smoke.
No, I'm a casual vapor. I vape socially when I'm having a couple of cocktails, and I have to admit that I also use it as self-medication for stress.
Right, stress relief, that's correct. Okay, Kim, what I have in my hand right here is the Halo Triton, which is an Ego style of electronic cigarette. Now this Halo right here is something that somebody would progress to after using the cig-alike, like the green smoke that you have. So this provides them a little bit more control into how and what they vape. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and put that one down and try the Halo Triton. And you've never tried this before, is that correct?
Nope, never.
Okay, so what I want you to do is just go ahead and tell me, how's it feel in your hand? Is it awkward? Does it feel heavy? Because it's a little bit different, a little bit bigger than the green smoke.
It's definitely heavier, but I actually like that because I like the substance and I like to be able to feel that I'm using a quality product. This feels like a quality product. It doesn't feel flimsy. It's very sturdy. It feels like I can bang it around a little bit, which I normally do, and you know, I won't have any major problems with it.
Right.
It looks like a solid product. I like the little grippy thing down at the bottom of it for holding, and I like that the button, I can feel it very easily, so it's easy to find.
Yeah, and people who have followed my videos in the past would know that I hate those buttons that are flush with the battery because, you know, in dark environments you can have to kind of like feel around to see exactly where it is.
And I don't always want to have to look at it to find the button. Right. Like when I'm driving.
Now, I've filled that Halo Triton with Tribeca, which is a Halo e-liquid. Okay. And if you go and visit their website, the Tribeca is probably the best rated e-liquid that they have. Okay. Take a look at their reviews, and it's well liked by a lot of the folks. So go ahead and take a couple hits off that, and tell me what you think of it before this guy tries to hit you. I can hear it popping. I can hear those atomizers running there.
It's great vapor output. The throat hit is really good with this liquid. I really like it. The flavor is subtle.
I can smell it. It smells almost like a cigar or some kind of a pipe flavor. Yeah,
I can't say it tastes like a cigar because I've smoked cigars before, but this is a subtle flavor, and it's not a super strong tobacco flavor, but it's also not one of the sweet flavors. I would say it has a subtle sweetness to it. It's actually very nice.
Good. Now, you were just vaping the green smoke. Would you consider the Triton an upgrade from a cig-alike?
Most definitely. And it's also not that big that I can't take it around with me. Yeah. So I still feel that it's, you know, inconspicuous enough that I could smoke it in public.
Okay, so you recommend it?
I do. I recommend it. It really looks and feels like a high quality product. Good. So I've tried some others that didn't feel quite, and even my EVOD is not like this. It's I would say less quality.
Okay.
Yeah. So I really like this.
Okay. Thumbs up.
Can I have it?
Yeah, you can have it.
Okay.
All right.
All right, baby.
Thanks, folks.
Thank you.